Hey guys, I'm back again, and today I want to show you two really great stretches you can do from the bed for your shoulder. Now, what I'm going to show you today is for those of you at home who still have a lot of weakness in this effect in one of your arms after your stroke, right? So this stretch method I'm going to show you from the bed is for those of you who have maybe no movement coming back in this arm or a little bit of movement, but when you try to raise your arm, it kind of looks like this or like this, or you're doing this, right? So basically, if you do not have enough strength in your shoulder and arm to raise your arm here or higher than that, or to hold it here without leaning and rotating and doing all of this, then this is going to be a method of stretching your shoulder that I would like for you to try. Now, I did another video about a safer and supportive way you can stretch your shoulder sitting at a tabletop. Exact same idea. But I get it. I know a lot of you are at home. You've got a lot of things going on, maybe medically or physically still from the stroke. Um, and so I want you to have an option to do some of the same things, but from a different position. So today, what I'm going to show you, like I mentioned, is going to be from the bed. And the focus here is to stretch safely this shoulder without worsening or creating any kind of subluxation in that weaker joint when that bone starts to come out, right? When those muscles are weak and the weight of our arm starts to pull, right? We want to avoid making anything like that worse or creating a situation where that can occur. So the reason why I love the bed for the two stretches I'm about to show you is because the bed is going to be supporting the back of your shoulder. Similar to how sitting at a tabletop, the table is supporting the elbow, which is supporting the shoulder. There are some handouts and videos out there that are an old school method of teaching folks to stretch, self-stretch, by interlacing your fingers, taking like if this is your strong arm and they want you to sit and lift, use the strong arm to kind of lift the arm, right? But I don't love this method for the reason that if you have the weakness that I described in your shoulder, that's just not a lot of support. I don't feel that that is the best approach for someone who has a lot of weakness or no movement in that shoulder. So you guys will make that decision for yourself at home. You know your body and you know kind of where you are in your recovery. So if you fall in this camp where you've got quite a bit of weakness, even though you have some movement, but the shoulder's still weak and it looks like this when you try to lift it, you want to try this method for stretching the shoulder. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to lay diagonal so you can see a little bit better, but just get flat and comfy in your bed. Make sure you've got something supporting your head, but not too much. You don't want your head flexed so far forward. Nice and neutral, right? So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go through this as if this left arm here is my weaker arm. So what you're gonna want to do first is as always, I tell everyone, if you're gonna move your weaker arm and it can't move on its own, use your strong hand to come under. Bring the hand to the belly first, slide your hand down the forearm and cradle the elbow. Then lift and move your arm where you need it to be. You do not want to reach over. I see this so much. Don't reach over, grab your wrist and hand and pull, because that's just too much pull and pressure and tension on the shoulder that's already weak, okay? So, two stretches, super simple. Reach over with the strong arm. Get your hand in position, grab and cradle under that elbow, lift, bring your arm across your body, all right? Take your right hand, go ahead and interlace the fingers. From here, all you're gonna do using the strong hand is to gently bring the arm up towards the ceiling and then come back down, right? The reason why this is okay is because, or it's better than when you're sitting up, is because your shoulder blade, the back of the shoulder here, is supported by the surface of the bed. So you're going to, again, just kind of come up and then down. And then the next one, the big one here, the big ticket one, is when you're going to reach up. And then from here, your strong arm and then a little bit of gravity is going to help bring the arm back. Now, the big stretch is here. Some people have a lot of tightness, right? A lot of tone. You want to get to that initial point of resistance and just hold it there, right? Hold it as for a few seconds. If you can do 30 seconds, 60 seconds, great. And then come back down and then slowly work your way back through the range again. And each time, after 2 or 3 times, you should get a little bit further as those muscles, those tissues get warmed up and they start to lengthen. And you hold it. Oh, this is such a good stretch. And then back down. Okay. So those are the 2 exercises. Super simple. Like when you wake up in the morning, this is a great one to do, right? If you know therapy's coming, like if you're getting home health, get yourself warmed up and stretched before they get there. So when the therapists get there, you guys can jump right into the other exercises. So again, interlace the fingers, your shoulder, the back of the shoulder supported by the bed, and you're just going to gently come up towards the ceiling and back down towards your body. Strong arm is guiding the weaker arm, and if the weak arm's able to move some, it can help. And then again, come up, and then for the second one, you're going to gently come back, let gravity help, and nice long stretch all through here. Right, that strong side, the other side is helping your weaker side and coming back down. Okay. All right, that is it. Please let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if this is something that you're already doing. Let me know any issues that you might be having with your shoulder. If you do have subluxation, there are some stretches and certain movements that you are gonna want to avoid. So I'm trying to give you guys things that you can do safely. All right. As always, I hope this was helpful, and I will see y'all next time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos to help you along the way in your stroke recovery. Struggling at home? Have a question? Leave me a comment. I'm here to help.